Hello and welcome to BIGBITE Interviews. I'm Joe Jimman and I'm joined by indie game developers and founders of TurtleBlaze, Benjamin De Jager and Richard Lems. Hi guys, thanks for joining me today. How's it going?
Hey, no problem.
Hey.
Okay, that was.
We're doing amazing.
We're doing amazing.
The energy is palpable. Great, okay. So first off, I want to ask how you got into gaming and into game development.
So, we are avid gamers since we were young, I guess. We did a school year back when World of Warcraft was a thing.
It still is a thing, guys.
Yeah, okay.
The movie's coming out in a couple of months.
It's nothing like Vanilla WoW, man.
Exactly.
Even though I actually joined pretty late on. I never raided in the Vanilla WoW, so...
I never even started with
good for you. You never have to redo school, man. But gaming took a lot of the time. Mainly just World of Warcraft, like I said, and then eventually, we just started doing these game jams, Ludum Dare voornamelijk, we got some good results there, and it just felt really great when you were actually finishing something in 3 days. So eventually,
when we were doing these game jams, we noticed we liked doing this, and we thought we were pretty good at this. So what's the next step? That's trying to make a living off of this. So we started TurtleBlaze
and creating something bigger than a 3-day game.
So your first project is Intergalactic Road Warriors, and that started off as a GIF on Twitter, right?
Yeah, that's right. That GIF was.
Let's not get into the GIF argument.
That was something I was working on in my free time, just fiddling with a physics engine, making a car, adding some wheels, and then of course adding guns, because why not? And people seemed to like it, and we liked it, so we thought, let's make that into a game.
Well, it's a lot of fun. I got to play it for a few hours yesterday, just single mode, but I just had a lot of fun with how fast paced it was, and just out of nowhere you just have a car warp in front of you and things like that.
We also like to describe it as like Mad Max, Mario Kart, Sonic, Metal Slug. Just throw them in the mix and you have a side-scrolling combat racer.
Yeah, and the fact that it's side-scrolling makes it very different from a lot of other games, specifically racing games.
Yeah, it was actually a challenge to actually figure out, okay, well, you have no steering, right, in a side-scrolling combat racer, you hold the throttle and you go forward. So we needed to find something for that, and eventually that became the tilt input, which would steer your car like forwards and backwards to keep it level to the track.
Yeah, I sucked at that at the beginning.
Yeah,
I would just go full power and then, I flipped over.
Yeah, we noticed that in new players, they kind of mess around with the tilt, but once you master it, you can really do sick things. You can even ride on ceilings and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, a couple of tracks you can pull that off.
That's fantastic.
That's cool. That's kind of came from. Do you know Towerfall?
Yes, I do.
Have you played it?
I love that game.
Yeah, we play it every day basically, like after lunch. We got quite good at it, and eventually you start to notice these things that are way more in depth. Like if you play long enough, you suddenly notice you can hyperboop. Not sure if you're familiar with it. Yeah. So we kind of wanted our own hyperboop in Intergalactic Road Warriors. So I shouldn't actually tell you what it is, but
don't give away the secret. I want to find out by myself.
Anyway, but if it kind of was a happy accident because of physics in a game. If you actually jump and release throttle and go full reverse, you kind of propel your car forwards really fast.
Really?
So, cool. So you actually tilt way faster than if you would with the left stick. So in that way, you can do a lot of flips in tight spaces, and also ride on the ceilings easier and stuff like that. But it's a high risk, high reward kind of thing.
Yeah, we call that a quick flip.
Yeah.
That's brilliant.
No high flips.
So you went through Steam Greenlight and now you're on early access. How has that progression helped you with development of the game?
A lot.
Yeah.
We used Greenlight for actual validation if people want it. Like, I guess it's kind of meant to be the platform. And after that, early access, we had to go to early access to start making money. Otherwise, we couldn't keep on developing the game. And it started small. We don't have that many sales right now, but we now seeing actual community starting to rise on the Steam.
Yeah,
Steam
we're building a small community right now, and we've got these members on the community forums that actually stick around. You know, they have conversations about secrets they discovered and
with each other, even without us involving.
Yeah,
that's fantastic.
And there's lots of good feedback. You know.
Yeah, I imagine feedback must be the most useful part of the whole progress, because it'll help you with bug fixes and leveling how the levels are working and things like that, which you can't necessarily see as a developer.
Yeah, we got some analytics in there, of course, but yeah, a lot of the feedback, especially you have this one guy who actually put 12 hours plus already in it, and he's constantly just writing these walls of text that really help us to. He's actually finding these bugs and stuff like that. And
he's finding bugs we don't know about.
Yeah.
Well, that's great then, yeah. So you have a lot of features planned for the game, like the car customization and a single-player story and online multiplayer. How are those features coming along, and which are you most excited about?
Well, personally, I'm most excited about the garage. In our World of Warcraft days, we also spent a lot of time playing Need for Speed Underground. I don't know if you're familiar.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I know the Need for Speed.
And a big part of that experience was like pimping your ride and
showing off.
Yeah,
I think a lot of people find the customization of characters or vehicles or weapons loadout some of the best parts of a lot of games. So see that in this game would be great.
Yeah, exactly.
It's going to be. We actually did a version, an alpha version of this in the Greenlight trailer, and you actually have these 3 parts of your car that you can customize because pixels, limited space, and stuff.
Yeah.
So you got these 3 parts and the wheels, and then besides that we had some decorative stuff like exhaust pipes and
spoilers and
stuff like that.
Cool.
So I guess it's like half functional right now because it's in the game, but it's not yet integrated into the
UI
game
flow
loop
somewhere.
Yeah.
So because you also have this local multiplayer, so how do you fit that in there and stuff like that? And of course, car customization and single player is something we really want to focus on, and not just playing against bots, but having some kind of small story with an actual a beginning and an end, basically.
Yeah.
It doesn't need to be like a big story or something, but like
it's not going to be the next like Halo arc, but it's but a story nonetheless is always good fun for me personally.
Yeah,
who plays a lot of solo games. It's great to have a good story.
That's something we kind of like halfway through development we switched from purely single player to local multiplayer to be able to balance the whole thing, because we had to build AI to race against, but we didn't balance the game yet, so it's pretty difficult to create AI for a game which isn't balanced yet.
Yeah.
So the most ideal way to balance is against another human, because we're both equally good, kind of. I'm better. No. So we switched to local multiplayer, but then you end up on the Steam platform as a local multiplayer game, which doesn't really help that much, since people don't sit with 4 players on a computer generally.
No, they don't.
Speaking.
Local
consoles-
multiplayer is almost it's almost gone from gamers' vocabulary now, really. Just because no one really hangs out and plays video games in the same room together anymore.
Yeah, well, it makes more sense on consoles though. Yeah, because you have it in your living room, and it's way easier to just pick up and play there. So we're kind of like in between there. So we noticed from Steam mainly after putting some analytics in that a lot of people play single player. So that's why we really want to focus more on that as well.
Yeah, getting a cool meta loop in with car parts as rewards, that would be awesome. And of course, we're excited about doing online multiplayer. That would also be very beneficial to the Steam player, but it's something that's a difficult thing, I guess.
Yeah, it takes a lot of time. So yeah, prioritize.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So this is your main project at the moment, but have you got any others planned or in the works at all?
We always dream about other games as well, but we kind of, even though it's hard, we want to finish this game as long as we're having positive responses from people, and we stay motivated to actually make this a 1.0
Fantastic
in the future.
Yeah, ideas come up often enough for new games, and it's very
it's very hard to not just go build another game and keep on starting new hobby projects, but
yeah,
we gotta keep focus here.
Yeah, we gotta finish this.
That's great. So that's all I have for you today. Thank you very much for joining me, and good luck with the rest of the development.
Yeah, no problem.
Thanks
a lot, guys. Intergalactic Road Warriors is available now on Steam Early Access.